Hello everyone. Gonna give it just a second here. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up on my computer and not have to look at myself in the camera. I'd rather have my phone turned around the other way and just talk to you guys without seeing me talking. See what's going on here on the computer. Is anyone here with me tonight? If not, that's okay. Okay, there it is. I saw it live. And all right. All right. Well, anyways, I will get started. I was just blown away today by everyone's videos. I honestly didn't expect to get that many video responses. It's not the easiest thing to do, and you guys all did amazing. And it just really inspired me and fueled me so much, because I've been so scared of launching this thing for so long, because I have to put myself out there, and that's not the easiest thing in the world, and I'm sure you guys all know and understand that as well. But you all are putting yourself out there too with me, and that's why I wanted to do this whole thing together, you know, rather than just trying to start something by myself. I think it's all about the people. It's all about us, you know. It's all about veterans. It's all about everyone in our society, just bringing everyone together and just being there for each other, having each other's back, and just bettering ourselves, bettering our lives, and inspiring people around us to hopefully better their lives too. I need to give a lot more thought into all your videos. I haven't had a lot of time yet today to do that, but I'm going to tonight, and I definitely want to talk with each one of you individually at some point, just to kind of dive in a little deeper with you. But hopefully throughout this this challenge, y'all will share more, and we'll all kind of learn a little bit more and get a little bit deeper into each other. Anyways, I will waste any time. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. That's right, Rachel. That's awesome. It really does. And it's so scary, but once you do it, it feels great. It's one of those conundrums, I suppose. But I think that's true for everything in life. You know, anything worth doing is not going to be easy. So, all right. Well, everyone did awesome on day one. Like literally, I think everyone in the group like did exactly what they were challenged to do, which I would never have guessed that it would be like 100% success rate from day one. So we have a lot to live up to now, and you know, we already did one day. What's one more? Let's do tomorrow. So let me get into tomorrow. All right, new tab. That's not it. Day 2. All right. So every day throughout this challenge, we're going to have a workout. A workout of the day, I suppose. We could call it a WOD, even though this isn't CrossFit. Most of us are prior military, so we're used to acronyms. So we'll have a WOD each day, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. We'll have a homework assignment each day, and we have our one thing that we're giving up. So 3 things is all we have to do throughout this challenge. So every day is a workout. Nothing crazy. It's all body weight, all stuff you can do at home. or on the road or at work. I mean, you can literally do these workouts anywhere, and that's the beauty of it. Yeah, so work out every day, nothing to be scared of. You already know what the one thing you're giving up, so you you don't have to. There's no more decisions there. You just have to be strong, and hopefully your ethos will help you out with that. Remembering what's truly important to you at a deep level, like at the soul level. All right, so workout. Where am I at? Anybody with me? Help me remember. Help me keep track of myself. So we have, okay, so homework assignment is the one thing that's going to be different every day, and that's the sort of exciting part of the challenge. It's going to get you outside of your comfort zone in a lot of ways, physically, mentally, emotionally. There's going to be an ice bath challenge that's intense if you've never done it. And you will have the option of a cold shower instead of an ice bath. And if you have any heart problems or health concerns when that time comes, but that's not tomorrow. That's I'm just trying to give you some examples. There's going to be an assignment to think about your death, and that's something very important in life that we confront and realize our own death, and don't try to ignore that, because there's a lot of freedom with thinking and coming to terms with the fact that we are all going to die someday, and everyone we know and everyone we love is going to die someday. It sounds depressing, but that's just fact. And but I think once we really dive deep into that, you're going to realize that once you face death, you can truly live. So that's later on as well. Tomorrow's exercise will be tomorrow's homework assignment will be pretty easy, but it is super important. That's why it's the first one. So the first homework assignment is to breathe. Breathing is something we have to do every day. We don't have to think about breathing, and most of us don't think about breathing very often. But breath is life. The word for breath in Latin is where Vici comes from. The word breath is spiritus. And I always found that very fascinating, because it's spirit and us. And that is the word for breath, which is pretty interesting. Breathing is life. It is everything. It is all of us. I know that might sound kind of crazy or woo-woo, but I mean, we're all breathing right now at the same second together. Yoga, for thousands and thousands of years, has always focused on breath. Meditation is primarily breathing, and meditation is something we'll get into a little bit in this challenge, and this is sort of a form of meditation. I mean, everything is meditation, life is meditation. It's just, are you conscious? Are you aware of yourself and what you're doing? And that's what we're going to do with breathing. So tomorrow's homework assignment, take deep breaths. Try to breathe consciously. And right now, just do this little experiment. We're going to take some very deep breaths, and just notice how you feel and how your whole body changes when you take conscious breaths. So if y'all are with me, do this with me. We're going to do 22 deep breaths. So you'll do a big inhale and immediately just let it go. So no forcing air out. Just fill your lungs, expand them all the way, and then let go. And we'll do that 22 times. So here we go. And that is it. Notice how you feel right now. How do you feel? Me, I feel tingly a little bit all over, which is a little bit scary because I tend to have panic attacks sometimes, and it is almost a close trigger to that, but I just got to keep reminding myself that that tingly feeling is oxygen, and my body is somewhat deprived of oxygen because we don't breathe enough. So I hope y'all feel awesome. And even that was 22 breaths, which doesn't take very long. It seems like a long time because you're very outside of your comfort zone with breathing, and we breathe all day, every day. And why is conscious breathing so hard to do and so almost scary? It shouldn't be, and we'll get more comfortable with that over time. But you can use breathing for a lot of things, and one thing is the thing we're giving up. So a couple of people are giving up sodas, which is an addiction. We all have addictive traits and characteristics in our lives. I mean, everything from words we use, food we eat, drugs we take. There are all sorts of addictions. And I think a lot of us have mild addictions, and I think that's what a lot of us chose in our thing to give up. So one little piece of advice: if you're having cravings, when you're having a bad craving for the thing you're giving up, just even one breath, just take a deep breath and really feel that breath, and that it can really change. It'll change your physiology. It'll change your mental state. It'll change your emotional state. Breathing is tremendously effective, and it's proven by science. And I definitely want to get a lot of that information to you guys if you're interested in a lot of the science to these sort of things, because a lot of people need science to back up things before they really believe in it. And if that's you, let me know, and I can share things, and we can kind of get a conversation going. All right. The workout for tomorrow is going to be a single push-up. We've all done a push-up before, I think. If you're in the military, you definitely have done a lot of push-ups, and we always think of push-ups as an exercise and reps, but I want you to do the longest push-up, the slowest push-up you've ever done in your life. And if, depending on where you're at with your physical shape right now, you know, that could be, it could be 20 seconds, it could be 20 minutes. But just hold and go slow, very slow. So in work, and I was a personal trainer before, and we call this this type of exercise isometrics, and or static exercise. Isometrics is either a completely still or very slow movement, and they're very good at building endurance and building strength. But also, by going slow and controlled, it forces you to be conscious. And in that, I want you to, while you're doing your push-up, I want you to be thinking about your breathing, and just breathe, and feel your whole body, and just see what that does for you. I mean, this is going to build strength and endurance, but it's also it's going to teach you a little bit about yourself. So I think I'll leave it at that tonight. I went kind of long yesterday, and I'm already going kind of long tonight, so I'll leave it with that. If anyone has questions, I think Rachel, you're the only one on here, or maybe Ashley. I don't know. It's only showing one. If you have any questions, ask away. I'll leave this up for a couple of minutes, and if you're watching this video later tonight or tomorrow, you can just turn it off now if you like, or wait around and watch me sit here. Alright. I'm really curious as to how everyone did today with their thing they gave up. If they started today. I'm starting tomorrow. I use today as my day to kind of decide, and the thing I'm giving up is really not easy for me, so I'm trying to kind of come to terms with it tonight and then go all in tomorrow. So I could use any support given tomorrow, and you guys too. If you need support, if you're having a hard time, please reach out to me. Awesome, Ashley. I know that's hard for you, and it's not easy to give something up. And I really want to harp on too, I mean, you don't have to give this thing up forever, but I think 22 days is enough time to get yourself out of it, and then you can kind of make a conscious decision if you want to start back again. I mean, my hope is that we all quit a lot of bad habits over the months and years of doing this, and develop a lot of new good habits. You know, a one-day challenge like tomorrow's challenge of breathing, if you really try to focus tomorrow and experiment with your breathing, something might click, and then that can change the rest of your life. It could be something, a tool you have every single day for the rest of your life. And that's why I want to just introduce every day a new homework assignment that is a challenge that's a little different, a little outside of your comfort zone, and it may be the perfect thing you needed, and you might use it for the rest of your life. It might be interesting and use it the one time, and you maybe learned a little something from it and you let it go, or it might be something you hate, but tomorrow's a new day and it'll be a new challenge. And I'm really trying to put together things that that you guys, you know, that the whole will likely get something out of it. Everything is science-based, and like, again, if you have any questions on any of that, just message me or ask me on here. But anyways, I don't see any questions yet, and if you do have questions and I didn't answer it, or just message me. I always have my phone, and I know some of the other people in the group as well mentioned in their videos that anyone could message them as well. So I really want this to be a safe place for us all to share and grow, and just become the best versions of ourselves. Anyways, love you all. Have a great night.